Hello everyone, I am Manusha, first year MBA, Maharani's Women's Commerce and Management College, Mysore. I am going to present Maris theory of growth maximization. Robin Maris is the one who proposed the theory called Maris theory of growth maximization. Now, let us see what is Maris theory of growth maximization. Working on the principle of segregation of manager from owners, Maris proposed that owners, shareholders aim at profits and market share, whereas managers aim at better salary, job security, and growth. And what is growth maximization? An alternative to profit maximization is for a firm to try and increase market share and increase the size of the firm. They can do this better cutting price and increasing sales. Growth maximization may come at the expense of lower profits. Now I am going to explain Maris theory of growth maximization point-wise. Strategy of max growth of firm, max growth at the expense of firm, future profit streams. Maris define growth rate. Managers strives for growth rather than profit max. Growth of demand equals advertising expenditures, further price reduction, extensive advertisement. Faced with two types of constraints: managerial constraints on growth, financial constraints on growth. Managerial constraints arise due to limit of managers' ability to manage and achieve optimum efficiency. Managers' own job security. Financial constraints arise due to conflict between manager's own utility function and owner utility function. UM equals F salary, power, job security, status. UO equals F profit, capital, output, market share, public reputation. However, he claimed that the two utility functions converge into one variable, that steady growth in the size of firm. And there is the Maris growth maximization model. As the rate of growth of demand is increased, profitability is increased until a certain point, then managerial constraints on growth tend to take place. The maximum growth of capital function shows the relationship between the firm's rate of profit and the maximum rate at which the firm is able to increase its capital. This model suggests several testable hypotheses, one of which is one controlled firm achieve lower growth and higher profits. Conclusion: Maris analyzes the mean by which the firm tries to achieve its growth maximization goal. In this growth profit relationship, growth determines profit. When the rate of growth of the firm is low, the relationship is a positive one. As new product are introduced, the term expense growth and profit increase. Thank you everyone.